Alright, so we are live now. Yet again, if you're just tuning in, this is MUFC versus Orange. Both teams are at Sweden right now. Going to go up against each other, coming off a one-game lost. This will be MUFC versus Orange, as I said before. Hold on, just doing some... Oops. So hold on. Yep, sorry about that. I was doing some logistics, as I believe one of the... I think it's Phil, probably Phil using XXF's PC to contact me. So anyway, these are the two teams that we'll be playing right now. And again, sorry if I'm repeating myself, this is the two teams that are coming off a loss previously in their previous game. They are going to be going up against each other. These two teams are so... how would I say it? They know each other so well. MUFC and Orange, they go way back, a year or a year and a half of rivalry between these two teams. So basically, we're gonna see a pretty much Southeast Asian lineup and style of play here in this game. What do you think, Kieran?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. But I mean, they've tried different strats like in the two games before this. I hope that they'll just stick with their own strategy, not trying to go out with something new.
Yep, definitely. Again, going up against the international teams like Fnatic, Black Fade, and TT Esports, they will definitely have to try and switch up their game a little bit. But here, something a little bit closer to home. These two teams will be going up against each other. Both teams from the Southeast Asian region, so definitely they will be a bit more closer to home. Definitely, they will be able to go up against each other a lot more comfortably, I would say. So the bans have already been done. Let's take a quick look at them. Instantly, we see Mage Bane and Darkly both being banned. Two of the best carries in this game, I would have to say, being banned straight up. So both teams do not want to go up against a late game type strategy here. Maybe both of them just really tired from their first game. We see Polywalk, Priest, Ophelia, Armadon, Jerizaya, Pebbles, and Tundra being banned as well. So Zergert, what do you think of the ban so far?
Yeah, it's a pretty good ban, but then there's many heroes that are open, such as Keeper, Tempest, Magmus, Bubbles, all these heroes. I don't know why they're left open. And there we go. That was a Magmus pick. Yeah.
Just as you said it.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we just said it, Magmus instantly gets first pick by MUFC over in the Legion side. As you pointed out, that is very true. We see Keeper of the Forest being available in this game as well. Not only that, we also see Tempest up for grabs. But look at the Hellborn side. Orange has instantly responded here with two really quick pickups. We are going to see a Bubbles and a Silhouette. So that is going to be really interesting. Personally, I haven't seen a Silhouette in a while. I know it's really popular over in the international HoN scene. It is in no doubt a really strong hero. Especially, I believe XXF plays a really good signature Silhouette, if I'm not mistaken, and Bubbles also really always a good hero to pick up in any competitive game. So in regards to the bans, as you pointed out, I'm a bit surprised with them because it just left so many other options available. Like the Tempest is available, Parasite's available, Keeper is available, so all these jungling heroes is up for grabs, and I definitely expect one of these two teams to pick one of those heroes up, because if they do not, that's going to be a big shocker here. But in regards to the supports here, if you take a look at the Hellborn side, they have not picked up a support. They went with the first two picks of Bubbles and Silhouette. I actually don't really agree with that, in the sense where we usually see teams picking up their support heroes here first, as you can see over in the MUFC team, instantly picking up Aluna as well as Wretched Hag. So they have their two supports there ready to go. Magmus and Aluna picking up two really good supports. So what is left on the board for Orange here?
Well, it's just Glacius, maybe a Witch Slayer. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, but as we pointed out before, Witch Slayer is a hero that requires a lot of level. Yeah, he requires levels. He's not a hero that excels in a tri-lane, so to say. Especially with that level 1 stun. Basically does nothing, no damage, and a 1-second stun. Not going to be effective at all. So that's why we can see here, wow, I am not to say impressed, but I'm a bit shocked here with the pickup. Engineer, have we ever seen that?
Never.
Especially coming from Orange. I have never seen Mr. Ghost, after casting them for so many times, I've never seen them pick up an Engineer, and probably going to go with an Engineer support as well, because Bubbles is probably going to solo Suicide, Silhouette is probably going to go with Glacius mid or bottom. They're going to do a dual lane, and I guess Engineer support. Oh, this is interesting here.
And look at 2000. I think so they are going with their normal picks.
Yeah, 2000 MMR just sticking with what they know best, picking up the Valkyrie and shadow picking that Emerald Warden here. That is going to be a really standard pickup for them, especially here with the timer running down. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. There you go. So Emerald Warden going to be their final pickup for the 2000 MMR team. I'm not calling them. Why am I calling them 2000 MMR? Why is their team tag 2000 MMR when they're actually MUFC? Yeah, not too sure what's that all about. But basically, the left side is MUFC, not 2000 MMR. That was their previous name here. So this MUFC versus Orange, for those of you just tuning in. Again, in the Legion team, the full lineup is going to be Magnus, Aluna, Wretched Hag, Valkyrie, and Emerald Warden. I have to point something out though. That team is looking pretty squishy here. So they do not really have a tank, but neither does the Hellborn team. So we would just have to wait and see if the Hellborn team will actually pick up a tank. But interestingly enough, no jungling heroes, even though 3 of one of the best jungling heroes are still up for grabs. What's up with that?
No idea, but looking at the orange lineup, I feel they're gonna pick a solo mid hero, as they don't have one yet.
Bubbles can solo mid, see?
Yeah.
They're shadow picking Hammerstorm, so it does look like they're gonna play an engineer sort of semi carry.
I don't think so. It's
see, so Hammerstorm is gonna, and look at that, engineers on Handala Baby, and Handala Baby is their solo suicide.
Yeah. Wait, Mr. Ghost is on Bubbles?
Yeah, that's something interesting. This is something interesting here. Wow, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's popping up. There you go. So, Mr. Ghost will be playing engineer support, followed by Shui Yu as well. So, we're going to see a Wang Wang on a carry Hammerstorm. This is going to be interesting here. How are they going to lane this, Kieran? What do you think?
I feel it's a dual middle. Hammer and Glacius middle, engineer and Ninja silhouette top, and Bubbles bottom.
What did you say? Sorry, I phased out there for a sec. Sorry about that.
Oh. I'm thinking that Orange will be laning up a Hammerstorm and Glacius mid, a Bubbles bottom, and a Ninja and Engineer top.
Yeah, probably. I think that's going to be the case as well. We'll just have to wait and see. So the full lineup coming from the Hellborn side is going to be Engineer, Silhouette, Hammerstorm, Bubbles, and Glacius. How are they going to lane this? How are these two teams going to fare against each other? Both teams coming off one loss in their first game. MUFC losing to Fnatic in pretty much a stomp, and Orange being taken down by Black Fade in I think a 37 to 40-minute game. I wasn't really paying attention, but both teams coming off a loss, so they're definitely looking to make their stamp on this competition and take their first win. Hopefully they will be able to do it. So yeah, looking at the lanes right now, look at the MUFC team, just all 5 heroes moving together as one here. This is what you call unity, one Malaysia right there, as they're all moving towards that top lane, trying to pick off a hero, but it's going to be a solo suicide Bubbles. Well, not really suicide, he's actually playing the safe lane, so that's something that we don't see too often. I guess the Hellborn side is trying to counter the tri-lane of the bottom. They were expecting that or something, I'm not too sure. But Hammerstorm is still at base. Bottom lane does look like it's going to be Glacius and Engineer. The 2 supports are there, so it's going to be a tri-lane Hammerstorm?
Yeah, it's a tri-lane Hammerstorm.
Wow. Okay, hold on,
well,
let me...
a Hammerstorm with a PK is a very strong hero.
A Hammerstorm with a PK?
Yeah, if he could farm up the PK, it'll increase his ganking capability very, very high.
Okay, hold on. I forgot how to bring up the numbers here. Crap. How am I supposed to bring up the numbers again? I forgot, because I'm on InHON right now. I'm not on GHON, and I have everything set up on GHON. So left click to toggle tower barrack, right click to toggle team information. Okay, there you go. Right click. Okay, that's stupid me. But anyway, so hopefully everything is set up now. Please let me know if I have anything that I'm supposed to do, because again I'm on InHON, so it's a new client. Let's take a quick look at the lanes. Bottom lane is going to be a Magnus, Aluna, and Emerald Warden tri-lane, which will be going up against a Glacius, Hammerstorm, and probably Engineer. He is making his way bottom. It's going to be a tri-lane versus tri-lane at the bottom. Typical Southeast Asian game right now. Middle lane is going to be a Silhouette versus a Wretched Hag going up one-on-one. I expect Wretched Hag to win that pretty easily, unless Silhouette can get some decent harass off, especially with that Relentless Salvo. That's going to do a lot of damage with the stacking of that skill onto this Wretched Hag. So Wretched Hag has to play really safely there and not get caught off by those harass coming in for Silhouette. Top lane, we're going to see a Valkyrie going up against a Bubbles. Who do you expect to win this top lane here?
Well, I think so. It can go either way. Yeah, so but in favor, I would put it on Valkyrie.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because if he have his
middle lane, sorry to interrupt you there, as Relentless Salvo doing exactly what I just said there, stacking onto Wretched as he takes a lot of damage. Bottom lane, here we come. Glacier's gonna get initiated on, but Aluna dropping really low here as he's trying to get out. Last hit, will he survive this clutch pot there as Glacier's tried to take him down, but he's in a bad position himself, but he will be able to use up a health potion and survive this. Now Magma's running for his life, and after all that action, still no first blood. In comes the stun from Engineer and the slow from Emerald Warden. Will Hammerstorm have enough mana in time? There you go, Hammer Throw onto Emerald Warden as he goes in for the last hit, but instant stun by Magnus. As all this action coming out at that bottom lane, Shiryu will finally pick up the Bloodlust kill onto Emerald Warden as the stun comes in from Engineer onto Aluna and Magnus as well. Emerald Warden will make his way back to that bottom lane though now, TPing back in, but Shiryu, the damage has already been done, and the Bloodlust kill will go out to Orange as they pull a hit in this game by 1 kill to nothing. So 2 minutes into this game, let's take a quick look at statistics right here. In the Legion side, we see Emerald Warden, who is at the bottom lane with 0 creep kills. Wow, he's not having a good time at all compared to the farmer of the Hellborn side, which is Wang, sitting at also. Wait, no, he has 5 creep kills. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong tab. Emerald Warden has 6 creep kills, so he's not doing too bad. But of course, Shiryu did pick up an early Bloodlust kill at that bottom lane. Sorry guys, it's really late here. It's 11:43 p.m. so I'm getting a bit sleepy. Anyway, at that top lane, Bubble sitting at 6 creep kills to 5 denies compared to Valkyrie sitting at 7 to 3, so pretty much even at that top lane. Middle lane, Silhouette sitting at 12 to 7 compared to Wretched Hack 6 to 1. So Silhouette is dominating that middle lane, and already with that bottle, he's gonna have a really fun time with this Wretched Hack. Now, I'm not gonna be able to do much about it. He is rotating, not rotating, moving towards that bottom lane to pick up this Tablet of Haste, but will Mr. Shiryu playing that Glacier's challenge him for it? He will not. He will retreat to that bottom lane and try to set something up here, but no action so far. Top lane though, nice 0.5 second stun onto Bubbles, but not going to be enough as Bubbles drops down to virtually 0 mana there, only sitting at 40 mana. Valkyrie in a really good spot to take him down. Of course, it is being played by Kiddo as Wretched Hag with a haste rune coming in, going to use that what's that called? That Sonar Scream onto Silhouette to try and do some harass there. Silhouette dropping really low here, but he does have that health potion, so he will be able to pot back up, and he will be fine at that middle lane. So pretty much passive game so far. Emerald Warden spamming those wolves to do some harass at that bottom lane, but 4 minutes into this game now, just 1 kill at that bottom lane from that Shiryu, that Bloodlust kill. So pretty passive so far for both teams. I didn't expect this, you know, as we all know, Southeast Asian teams are just all in for kills. You know, we love kills. We would just dive into the fountain to pick up those kills. Instead, we throw games like that. But you know, definitely interesting to see here as Bubble's gonna pick up the Invis rune. Wretched Hag trying to challenge for it, but will not be able to do so. In comes the Bubble with the Shell Surf. Silhouette comes in with the True Grapple but will not be able to stun him, and Wretched Hag will be able to get away safely. And that's gonna be all at that middle lane. But Bubbles left that top lane available for quite a while now. Valkyrie gonna continue his free farm at that top lane, sitting at 215 gold per minute. He's pulling away from this Bubble, so things are looking really even here in this game. No one has exactly an upper hand, especially if you take a look at the advantage bar at the top there. What do you think of the game so far, Kieran?
Well, it's a pretty even game, but then I feel that Ninja being at mid isn't really a good idea, as the trees are not really around middle. You know, the tree where you have to use the tree grapple.
Yep.
Yeah, I rather recommend him to be at the solo side, the Bubbles lane, and Bubble being at mid. But well, I mean, if it works for them, I guess it will just work.
Yeah, you know, Handala Baby is their solo suicide, so I guess maybe that's the reason why. But Silhouette is doing a pretty good job at this middle lane, so he's level 6 compared to a level 4 Wretched Hag. So he's out-leveling him here. As bottom lane action coming in. Glacier's getting stunned out here. Aluna gonna throw off with the stun as well. So he gets taken down. Emerald Warden, however, will be taken down by Hammerstorm. As Hammerstorm now is giving chase onto Magmus. Magmus will Lava Surge and try to get out there. He will use that mana battery as well, trying to run for his life here. The Hellborn side not gonna commit to this kill as they already traded off kills. A Glacius for a Glacius for a Emerald Warden. So totally not worth it for the Legion side there.
the Hammerstone is getting a pretty decent farm.
Yep, as Bubbles now goes in with the Shell Surf, last hit onto Kiddo, playing that Valkyrie, and Valkyrie gets taken down 3-1 now in favor of the Hellborn side, as they are pulling slightly ahead here. Emerald Warden faked the Wolves to try and force the Hellborn team to back off at that bottom lane. As Glacier's now going to ward. Really good jobs by this Ryu. I have to commend him, you know, every game he has been the ward bitch for Orange, and I just can never play a role like that. It's so frustrating. Look at his, he has a boots courtesy of the early Bloodlust kill, but however, you know, being the ward bitch of a team can never be easy. And I believe, Kieran, you are the support player for HON Portal. So
Yeah.
what's that like?
Well, it gets pretty stressful and pressurizing sometimes, but well, every team has to have some support, you know.
Yeah, every team has to have a support, and the supports are actually the one that carries the team. That's a thing that a lot of people overlook, you know. The supports always have the worst KDR and the worst GPM in every game, but they are the ones that carry their carries. You know, they are the ones that provide the support needed for their carries to get all farmed up and, you know, just take down the opponents here. But as Silhouette was about to take down that Wretched Hag at that middle lane. Wretched Hag having a horrible time at that middle lane, I have to say. And I'm actually surprised Valkyrie went down in the top lane. Do you catch the action? Like, how did he actually go down to that Bubbles? How did Bubbles do so much damage onto that Valkyrie?
I'm not really sure. I didn't see that also.
Yeah, look at Hammerstorm. He's playing so boss here. In comes the stun. Nice engineer follow-up stun, but Lava Surge all catching Bubbles as well as Glacius. Bubbles joining in on the fight here. Emerald Warden gonna get taken down yet again. Power Show, however, gonna take down that Glacius. In comes the Wretched Hag. He does not have his ulti up though, as Bubbles will use that ulti, but nice Lava Surge catching two heroes yet again as Bubbles gets taken down. Hammerstorm not gonna be as lucky as well, but he will throw out the stun to take down that Aluna, but Engineer now running for his life. The Legion team not gonna be able to follow through here with this kill, and they will not commit. But while all that was happening, the Hellborn side take down that tower at the middle lane as Silhouette came in to boost the farm of this Hellborn team. So lots of action coming into this game. 5-4. This game is starting to liven up. I don't know how to pronounce that. Liven up, whatever. I don't care. Wow. This is what I was expecting, you know, from two Southeast Asian teams especially. They just scream aggression here from both lineups. Look at the lineups. It just screams aggression here as the Silhouette mirror image gonna spot this Wretched Hag. Will he go in for the kill? He will not, so...
Oh no, it's on a haste.
Oh, this Silhouette on the haste. He is gonna spot Wretched Hag. He's gonna TP to him, but he will not commit to that kill as he spotted Aluna and he did not want to go down there. It would not have been a good trade-off because he can just retreat back to the middle lane, forcing Wretched Hag to actually back off a little bit now. But Aluna is there. They're trying to set something up onto Silhouette here, but Silhouette, you know, with that haste room, gonna be able to get away really soon and really quickly, unless the Legion team can set something up here. But the Ward of Sight by Shui placed down, gonna spot that Aluna, and the Ward of Sight was placed down by Aluna as well. So I expect a D ward to be coming out from here soon, definitely. But yeah, really interesting game so far. 5-4, basically one kill happening every single minute, and this is what I was talking about. You know, this is what I want to see from the two Southeast Asian team trying to get their first game, their first win in this competition. Both teams first time at DreamHack. You know, I just think it's just an honor to be at DreamHack. Sadly, I wasn't able to go. I really wanted to. However, as Glacius and Engineer now coming in from the side, trying to set something up here, but Valkyrie spots them with that. No, wait, no Ward of Sight placed down actually. As there you go, the D ward here. You know, that Ward of Revelation, gonna D ward that Ward of Sight, and that's a tip 101. You know, never place down a Ward of Sight before you D ward.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what do you think of the game so far, Kieran?
Ninja just picked up his PK.
Ninja just picked up his PK, so he's gonna do a lot more damage right now.
He's gonna be
PK.
I feel he's gonna start roaming.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot bigger here.
Yeah.
But this might not be the best of ideas, and he goes in, unable to get the kill on Wretched Hag, and he is now caught off here, just overextending a little bit too much. No Wards of Sight placed down. He was unaware of what was happening at all. Magnus and Aluna was there, and he got baited in for the kill onto Wretched Hag as Silhouette gets taken down, just overextending there a little bit, this XXF. So
they've swapped their lanes. You see, their tri-lane is at top right now. The tri-lane is at top already. They've swapped their lanes. I think so. They're hoping for the Hammerstorm to get a PK.
Yeah, they're trying to get the PK onto the Hammerstorm to provide him with a lot more initiation and a lot more mobility in those clashes. He is being played as a carry, semi-carry in this game, being played by Wang, of course, who is the semi-carry player of the Orange team. But look at Bubbles. He's enjoying free farm for the last 3 minutes. Wow, look at his GPM. It has boosted up to 223 from he was sitting at like 120 earlier on, so he's gone up by a lot, and he has his steam boots already. So not too sure why the Legion team isn't trying to shut this bubbles down. He's just control farming that bottom lane, and it seems to be working out for him, you know. The Legion team just trying to run around and trying to pick off some kills here, but unable to do so right now, as the Hellborn team just really good placements down. Look at the Hellborn team stacking those jungles as well. Silhouette now retreating into their jungle, trying to pick up on some farm with that triple stacked big stack of creeps there. And the Legion team, they're not getting levels, they're not getting farm. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. Do you agree with this, Kieran?
Well, yeah, kinda true. But I can see they're really trying their best. Legion is trying their best. Look, they even swapped their Charlie to the top just to go up against the
Hammerstorm though now. He didn't spot that Magnus, as Magnus so sneaky. There you go. Hammerstorm gonna waste that stun, as Magnus was able to get out of that stun, but Glacier's in a lot of trouble, taking a lot of damage. In comes the bubbles here. Valkyrie will be able to leap away. Glacier's dropping really low, and actually the Skeleton King gonna take him down as Glacier gets taken down. Hammerstorm taking a lot of damage, but stun onto Magnus with that ultimate doing so much damage. In comes the Engineer stun, and down goes the Magnus. Aluna now running for his life. Shellsurf coming in as Valkyrie is running for her life as well. Wow, this Legion team is just getting dropped right here. Wretched Head now coming in, gonna try and take down these bubbles, but in comes the Silhouette as well. Emerald Warden is gonna join in on the fun here, but a little bit too late, as Wretched Head trying to chase down these bubbles. Will he get the kill onto bubbles? He will with the Sonar Scream, but he does not have the blink to get away right now, as Emerald Warden should be able to get out of there safely. Will the Hellborn team be able to chase down this Wretched Hag? I don't think so. He does have the mana battery as well. There you go. He's gonna get that illusion rune as well. So 7 to 8, but look at Silhouette. He comes in and gets the kill onto Nick OKS. So overextending there, trying to get that rune. I wouldn't have done that. I would just ran straight back to base. And look at it, the Hellborn side not even letting up here. Wretched Emerald Warden not being... Oh wow, good turnaround as Aluna came in with a nice stun there, as Engineer gets eliminated there by Emerald Warden. Aluna though gonna get ice imprisoned by Glacius, as Hammerstorm trying to chase him down but will not be able to do so. Valkyrie with the call of the Valkyrie will take down that Glacius. And now Hammerstorm trying to juke into the jungle, but that the Valkyrie... What am I talking about? The Emerald Warden's burn gonna provide true sight and spot him there, and he gets taken down as well. And just like that, 10 to 9 as Orange. Wow.
I don't understand why Orange didn't just back off.
Yeah.
They got the upper hand at top.
Orange overextended there, as the action just won't stop here. They are providing a really entertaining and chilling match for our viewing pleasure, as Bubbles comes in with the ulti but was not able to follow through with anything other than that, and the Legion team will be able to back off. And I agree with you exactly there. I do not know why the Hellborn team actually decided to dive so much and commit to those kills, as they did not get anything out of it except giving the Legion team the lead right now. Legion team are in a really good spot here. The players that need that farm has that farm, and the players that, you know, on the Hellborn side, they just dropped left and right, and that's just not good. Here comes Silhouette with the tree grapple, trying to set something up here onto Valkyrie, but will not be able to do so, as by middle lane, Wretched Hag getting caught off guard, and Hellborn side pull one kill back. Not too sure how Wretched Hag got caught way off guard there. Oh wow, top lane as well now. Magma's coming in. How did he get there? Wow, okay. Stun coming in by Magma's, followed up by Valkyrie. Not too sure how long the stun dead was, as I was viewing at that middle lane Wretched Hag kill. Magma's coming with the ultimate, followed by a Valkyrie arrow stun, and he gets taken down. So 11 to 10, just like that. The Legion team responds to this. Wow.
I mean, no idea Ninja. How did Ninja get caught at top? There was a ward here. There was a ward in front of the tower.
Bottom lane though, as action just not stopping. Emerald Warden getting initiated on, but instantly UCTP is coming in, and Bubbles might not be the best of ideas. He is trying to commit to the kill, but 2-second stun gonna land onto him. Engineer though, he is running in, trying to set something up, but again, not the best of ideas, as Valkyrie leaps onto that Engineer. Will they be able to follow through here? Glacius and Hammerstorm is in the background, trying to set something up. Power Show not gonna hit anyone. That Wolf only gonna spot the Engineer, but that's about it, and that's all the action we're gonna see. As my goodness, this game man, Kieran, this game, we chose the correct game to cast.
Yeah, really like giving a lot of action.
Yeah, so right now 12 to 10 in favor of MUFC, as they have pulled ahead in terms of kills and balanced things out in terms of the advantage. So this game still anyone's to play for, but right now, Kieran, who are you siding more towards? Who are you leaning in favor more towards right now? Based on all the action that has transpired, of course.
I still put it on the orange. Put it on orange, but I just hope they do not overextend too much. Always.
Are you an orange fanboy?
No, I'm not. But I mean, they are doing really well. But you look at top, at from top to middle, they were like overextending. At bottom lane, they were always like, extending over the tower. I do not know why they shouldn't do that. You know.
True. True.
Yeah, I mean, like they are having the lead. They shouldn't throw it away. You know.
But they have been throwing that away, and you know, I've said this before. Not to bash on Orange, okay? They are a really good team, but they choke a lot. Like in top games, like in scrims, they do really well, and they can dominate and they can win really easily. But in top tier games, when it counts for something, they seem to choke a lot. I'm not too sure if that's something that, you know, happens a lot, but I don't know about you. You have had some experience with the Orange team. You know, again, no doubt they are a really strong team. That's why they won the Southeast Asian qualifiers. But again, it just seems like, you know, they have been a team that has choked a lot over previous competitions. And I'm speaking from experience here, right? So I'm not bashing on them. They are my fellow countrymen.
Well, I'm not really sure, but I mean, for this competition, they are all the way in Sweden. It's a different environment.
True.
Yeah, so I can't really judge, you know. It should be different. It wouldn't be in their comfort zone.
As now Magma's gonna lava surge onto Hammerstorm and uses that steam buff. Bubbles coming with the ulti, only gonna catch Aluna though. Arrow! Nope, not gonna land, as the Hellborn team will be able to get away safely. So that's all the action that's gonna happen at that bottom lane. So both teams now reaching the 17-minute mark. They are settling down a bit into their roles, settling down a bit into their lanes, and they're just trying to pick up some farm.
I think so. They're trying to set up a gang at bottom, a clash.
They're trying to set something up, but I don't think they're gonna be able to.
Yeah. Well, Russia is on a haze. Oh nope, it's gone.
Yep, now the Legion team trying to take down this bottom tier 1 tower, and that's gonna give them a lot of map control should they take it down. No towers down just yet, except at that middle lane for the Legion team. They have definitely lost some map control there because of that middle tower going down. But the Legion team are definitely trying to even things out here a little bit, but not being able to do so just yet. You know, look at the Hellborn side, just sticking together 5 heroes, and this is providing Emerald Warden with some free farm at that middle lane. But I don't know, this game just seems so pop train. I don't want to use that word.
Oh my god.
I don't want to use that word, but it just seems that way because look at it. Because the Legion side, they're just sticking together as 4 or 5, just trying to robe around, and yeah, you know, the Hellborn side as well. They're just sticking as 5, and you know, there's always one player that's having free farm from either lane. And you know, I don't know. I don't exactly agree with that playstyle. Maybe that's why they've lost their last 2 games, but I really don't agree with that playstyle. It's very Southeast Asian, don't get me wrong, but I just don't agree with it.
Yeah, but you can't say it like that because like Mr. Miguel is using a engineer.
Sorry to interrupt you. There's Magmus. Wow, overkill. Overkill. I didn't even get a chance to say anything there, as he just gets melted down just like that with a snap of the finger. Bye bye, Mr. Magnus. Not too sure why he was even there. Sorry to interrupt you. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, like for Orange having an engineer on their team, it's really hard to, you know, rush them. So once they start sticking, it's very hard for you to start the clash. Like like even having a Magmus or with a PK. Like even if you start the clash, there's like always an engineer there.
Ooh, bottom lane as I get interrupted. I interrupt you again, Wretched Hag now. Gonna use that mana berry, but not gonna be enough. Look at the 3 TPs coming in. Reminds me of that show. What's that show? The one that, you know, a lot of those beams come down. Oh crap, I'm forgetting right now. Ooh, arrow! Arrow gonna hit 4-second arrow onto Hammerstone, but in comes the bubble with the shelter. But nice lava surge gonna catch that Bubbles off position, and he gets taken down. So 2 heroes dropping for the Hellborn side at the cost of Wretched Hag. Definitely worth it there at that bottom lane. What's that show again? The one where, like, you know, the picture of the show is like, you know, a lot of beams coming down. I can't remember. Someone tell me.
Is it an old show or a new show?
No, it's pretty new. It's like last year. I can't remember. Anyway, it's not Star Trek. Oh my gosh. The Beam Show.
Oh, ninjas getting the farm.
Yep, Ninja now getting farm at the top lane, probably going to be able to take down this top tier 1 tower as well. But he's tanking that tower like a boss. But the Legion side, they're going to try and trade off towers here. I don't think the Hellbourne team is actually going to try and initiate onto this. Bubbles does have that ulti up though, and comes the Hammerstorm with the PK. Stun onto Emerald Warden, he gets caught off position, gets taken down now. He's going to drop. Legion side now in full retreat mode as the Hellbourne side gets that kill. 14-13 in this game. Really exciting so far.
It's a very close game.
Very, very close.
What was I trying? I can't remember what I was saying just now.
I'm not too sure as well. Anyway, for those of you just tuning in, this game is happening at DreamHack Summer over in Sweden. I am unfortunately unable to be there, so I'm casting from home. This is MUFC versus Orange, 2 teams from Southeast Asia that came off a loss in their first game. Head over to Honcast's stream, which is twitch.tv/Honcast. That the other game should be happening actually. Wait, is it happening? I'm not too sure, but the other game should be Black Fade versus Fnatic. I will be here with streaming all day, guys. Well, all night for me. I will be covering all the games that they don't cast, which Honcast doesn't cast. So if you want more information about that, head over to DreamHoN.com, click on schedule, and all the games on the right side of the schedule are the games that I will be covering today. So the next game that's coming up will be TDM versus GA. I believe that is US versus, where's GA from? CIS, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold on,
yeah, I think GA is from CIS. So, yeah, so next game will be TDMS. Now, action at that top lane. Glacius Ice Imprisonment onto Valkyrie, but he will go down nonetheless here. But the Legion team not taking him down just yet. And there you go, he goes down. Lava Surge onto Engineer now. Will he be able to get away? I do not think so. But in comes the Hammerstorm and the Silhouette. Wow!
Saw that a Hammerstorm with a PK. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
That was just insane as Hammerstorm and Silhouette coming in and demolishing that Legion team. Three heroes dropping in a matter of 2 seconds just then. So as I was saying previously, I will be casting the games that Honcast do not cast. Oh wow, that's a lot of cast in one sentence. So basically the next game will be TDM versus GA. You can head over to Honcast's stream right now for Fnatic versus Black Fade, and their next game will be Orange versus TT Esports. So that's going to be another interesting game. I kind of pity Orange though. They have to play 3 games in a row. Wow, that's one hell of a schedule for them.
It's part of a competition.
True. Yeah. But you know, not getting any breaks, especially coming off a 40-minute game in the previous one, coming into this one already sitting at 22 minutes, and it doesn't look like it's gonna end anytime soon. And again, these 2 teams, they go way back here. You know, the rivalry already exists prior to DreamHoN, so
even the players are formerly from the same team.
Yeah, even the players have played together before.
Yeah.
Like Kiddo, Mr. Ghost, Wang, Handala Baby Shu, they all played together before. As the Hellbourne side, they're gonna steal the stacked creeps of the Legion team. Will the Legion team stand up to this? They're like, hey, we're gonna steal your neutral creeps.
Well, they don't have a ward on them.
Yeah, they don't have a ward. Like, and again, I say it, Mr. Ghost and Shiryu just does really good warding / de-warding for the Orange team. As bottom lane, in comes the Hammerstorm with the PK. Shell Surf coming in as well. Hammerstorm. No, sorry, ooh, what's happening? I don't even know what's happening. As Emerald Warden not dropping just yet. As there you go, he goes taken down. But the Legion team doing a very good job. As 3 heroes over in the Hellbourne side already dropped down. Engineer will be able to port out of there. I don't even know what happened there. Wow.
There was a Magma Star, there was a Ratchet ulti, there was a Engineer ulti, there was a Bubbles ulti.
There was a whole bunch of skills, guys, and down goes 3 heroes for the Hellbourne side at the cost of Emerald Warden, so totally worth it for the Legion side. My goodness. That was a really good clash from the Legion side. So both teams just trading off clashes here. 18-17. Again, still anyone's games to play for. And something I like to point out, this is something that a lot of people oversee as well. You know, like if you take a look at the advantage bar at that top, yes, right now you can see that Orange, they do have a 3k gold lead, but that is courtesy of the 3 towers that they were able to take down from the Legion side. But on the Hellbourne team, only 1 tower has gone down, and if this game progresses the way it does and the Legion team are able to pick off those kills at a later time in this game, they are gonna get the gold when it's needed the most. If they're able to hang on to this, you know, what they're doing right now and get those towers down later on in the game, that's gonna provide them a lot of gold at a really pivotal time. So a lot of people oversee this, you know. So right now the Legion team, though they are trailing slightly behind, they are in a really good position, I have to say. So it is right now anyone's game to play for. No one has a clear advantage whatsoever, though the Hellborn side are leading slightly in this game. But yeah, that's all that's happening right now, as we are approaching the mid-game factor, the mid-game stage, and you know, both teams are just contented with picking up on farm. They're retreating into the neutral camps, but look at the Hellborn's ward placements. Wow, so many wards. That's insane.
And that's what our supporters are for.
Yep. Look at
life as supporters.
Magnus, sir, you just missed that ward of sight. You just revel warded that ward of sight. It's right here, Magnus. If you're ghosting, hello, heyo, it's right here.
Yeah, Wretched is gonna get it.
Yep. So Wretched Hag is gonna get it. So free 50 gold for him.
Oh, Magnus pick up a PK. Wow. Wow, and from all those clashes, and his gold per minute was only 160.
True.
Let's see how many assists does he
have? Arrow! Nope.
Oh, top lane.
Top lane? Ooh, Hellborn team now coming in. All the PKs gonna happen yet again as Emerald Warden spots, well, feels something that's up, and he will be able to back off. And that's all. That's gonna be all. Again, we are approaching the mid-game stage, and it's getting pretty much to the farmy stage, and I always hate this part, you know, because all the action stores, but when it does pick up again, you know, it's always interesting. But I hate this game, so Karen, take it away. I'm just joking, but yeah, 27 minutes into this game, still no clear advantage for either team. But right now, again, who are you still siding with? Still Orange?
Yes. Look at Ninja, man. Look at Ninja. Look at his gold per minute.
Let's take a look at the GPM tab. Wow, 410 gold per minute.
He's like way up there.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that, but if you look at the Legion team, they have three, not one, not two, three semi-carries enjoying the same amount of farm. Okay, let's put it this way. If this game reaches 50 minutes, who will you side?
Okay, I would go for the Legion team if that happens.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And this is what I was talking about. So if the Legion team can hold on to this game right now, you know, they are trailing slightly behind in terms of initiation and in terms of gold on the right heroes. But if they can just hang on to this game, they will be able to take this game pretty easily in the late game, definitely.
Even the Legion team have a good clash capability. They have a Magnus with a PK and a Wretched Hag with his ulti. Yep. Yeah, I mean, they really have a good... If the Hellborn were to push, I'm pretty sure Legion can defend if they do not make a mistake. If they do not get catch down, you know.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
From the PKs of the Hammerstorm and the Ninja and Bubbles, I think. Bubbles doesn't have a PK yet.
Yep. So anyway, for those of you just tuning in, this is DreamHack Summer happening over in Sweden right now as we speak. Two Southeast Asian teams going up against each other. MUFC versus Orange Esports. It is now 28 minutes into this game. My name is Arctic Shadow, casting on behalf of Team TrollCasting and DreamHoN. Joining me is my competitive insight guys. Arrow! Nope, no one there even at all. So joining me is Kieran, aka Zergrush from HON Portal Malaysia. I believe they are the only Portal team right now?
Yeah.
The previous HON Portal team has actually disbanded and reformed or something?
I'm not sure, but something like that.
This is getting to be a bit tedious right now. No kills for the last 5 minutes, so I don't really know what to talk about.
Well, it's like this. It's the mid-game stage where everybody have to farm, you know.
Yeah, and apparently Honcast is having a lot of stream problems right now, I believe, because you know they are at Sweden, so they haven't really set up. I don't know. Apparently there's some issues with sound syncing and whatnot. So Let's see what's happening over at that game though, since nothing really much is happening here. Black Fade versus Fnatic. Let me take a quick look. Black Fade has a 1-0 advantage right now over Fnatic. So Black Fade, man, a team that just recently came out into the competitive scene. I believe they only recently formed, and surprisingly, they are doing really well in this competition, taking out teams like It's Gosu in the qualifying stage, and then last game taking down Orange as well, pretty dominating fashion as well. So
they did put up a good fight.
You're so positive all the time, Kieran.
What?
You're too nice.
Oh,
you need to be critical. You need to be, you know, hard ass on someone.
That's oh man.
If you get what I mean. But yeah, basically, you're too nice all the time. Like every time I ask you something, or every time I criticize someone, you're like, no, not really. Well, you know, that's a good thing. You know, I need a balance here in this stream because I'm really critical on people. So, but anyway, ooh, arrow. I actually missed that. Okay, so arrow almost hitting onto Glacius there, and that would have triggered a whole bunch of initiation on the Legion team, as they are now trying to look to take down this bottom tier 1 tower.
I noticed Ninja is not really sticking with the team. He's just like solo farming all the way. Yeah, just waiting for a clash to happen and just teleport come, I guess. Is he teleporting now? No? And
arrow not gonna hit, but in comes a Hammer Storm. Nice leap away into a good position as well, but no, in comes a Magmus with the ulti, but shrunken hit on that Hammer Storm, and that ulti not gonna do anything at all, as the Legion side now they are in disarray. They are gonna get taken down here left and right, steam buff by that Magmus. Valkyrie still surviving, but not for long. In comes the Lava Surge, but Valkyrie not too sure what he's doing there as he gets taken down. Magmus now running for his little precious life, not gonna be able to, and 4 heroes down for the Legion team.
yeah, I mean, you saw like just now Engineer opened his ulti, the Valkyrie and Magmus was trapped in that corner. They couldn't even come out. They was just trapped at the corner. They didn't dare to come out from the Engineers, you know, the force field. I'm pretty sure that's why, you know, Engineer is quite a good hero. I just do not know why we do not pick it in Garena, you know.
Yep. And this is what I was speaking about during the picking phase as well. Look at the Legion side, just too squishy. Like, you know, when they're going up against a Hammer Storm, as the Congo attempt being done here by the Hellbourne team as well. You know, when the Legion side, they're just too squishy here. I mean, look at that.
Glacius just second skilled Hammer.
Yeah, probably trying to provide him some tankiness, I don't know.
he could have just second skilled
Misclick? Misclick? I don't know. Trolling?
It might be a yeah.
Misclick, trolling, trying to get his team killed, didn't pay for a rent or something, I don't know. Some bad blood there maybe. But yeah, the Hellbourne team will be able to pick up this token of life, and that's going to give them even more of an advantage here in this game. And as we were saying, the Legion team just too squishy. Magmus, Wretched Hag, Aluna, Valkyrie, and Emerald Warden. The person with the highest HP is a Valkyrie, and when you see that, that is sad. That is just sad. Hammerstorm with that brute strength is going to jump in, turn on that shrunken head with a PK, and rape you up and down, left and right, to come back all the way to Malaysia, my friend. So I definitely disagree with the lineup on the Legion team here, just too squishy. And I expected, you know, maybe a Cthulhu Font or even a, I don't know, a Legionnaire. That would have been good.
Like I said, there was many options open, you know.
Yeah. Keeper of the Forest. That would have been good. Like, why go, like, you know, Emerald Warden, Valkyrie, and Wretched Hag? What happened to Keeper of the Forest? What happened to that Tempest? You know, what happened to Cthulhu Font? What happened to... Who am I missing here?
I'm not sure. I can't remember all the heroes.
Yeah, and another thing I have to point out, if you look at the Hellbourne side, they are really tanky, but the Legion team, they don't have a shield breaker. I know it's not really that necessary because the Hellbourne side, they don't really have a all-out tank hero with a Helm of the Black Legion, but still, you know, a shield breaker would do really good for the Legion team here. As now initiation at that middle lane, Wretched Hag instantly gonna use the Shrunken Head. In comes the Lava Surge as Glacier's gonna get taken down. Here comes the Bat Blast as well. Magmas will however drop. In comes the Bubbles with that ultimate, and Valkyrie gonna leap into the Engineer ulti and get taken down. Emerald Warden with the Shrunken Head not gonna do any good as he is running for his life, but will get taken down here. So Emerald Warden drops down. Aluna and Wretched Hag running for their lives, but here they are. PKs coming in left and right. Hammerstorm, Silhouette giving chase. Shell Serve coming in by Bubbles now, gonna spot that Wretched Hag, but they are going for the Aluna. Silence actually gonna miss. Stun there onto Hammerstorm as well as Silhouette. True Grapple gonna be used as Silhouette not letting up. He just wants those kills. He goes in. PK takes down the Wretched Hag. GG, well played. I have to say, I do not see a way for this Legion team to come back into this game at all. No doubt about it. I do not think there's any way whatsoever for the Legion team to come back into this game at all anymore.
The ninja is too farmed up. It's too farmed up.
It's not the ninja, man. It's the Hammerstorm. He's doing shitloads of damage, and he's just being the boss right here. He is the game changer. I mean, yes, Silhouette is doing a lot as well. You know, he's taking down heroes left and right. But if it's not for that Hammerstorm, Silhouette would just get focus fired, and he gets taken down. So, MUFC, you know, kind of showing why they came in second to Orange. Again, I don't want to bash on any teams, but you know, Orange just showing their dominance here in this game over MUFC and showing why they were the Southeast Asian qualifier winners.
And they didn't even use the token.
Yep, they didn't even use the token, so. And for those of you international viewers, I apologize for my Asian pronunciation. Yes, I pronounce all my R's as L's. Yes, I say tree instead of three. Yes, I say whatever you guys are saying in the chat. I appreciate it. I think it's all part of the humor. And you know, I'm Asian, so hey, the fact that I speak English is a miracle on its own. Hello.
I don't want to talk about the interview, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the interviews, man. Oh my gosh, that was, no offense, it was so, I don't want to use this word, but humiliating. My gosh.
Oh well, I'm not saying never mind.
And a lot of people have been telling me I sound like Moon. I don't know why. Apparently I sound like Moon.
Isn't that a good thing?
Moon Broadcast.
Okay.
Hellborn side gonna take down this top tier 2 tower, however, but they are gonna trade it off for that bottom one. But will the Legion team actually be able to get this? They have to be very careful here. I'm not gonna shout arrow for no reason. Arrow! Oh, never mind. That's not fun. I haven't had a good arrow as in comes the bubble with the PK. Ulti onto Valkyrie. What are you doing, my friend? He gets a tower, but bye bye Valkyrie. Bye bye. Ooh! They thought he PK. They thought he TP'd out. They thought he TP'd out. Ooh, Valkyrie ninja! Ninja! Bottom lane though, Silhouette gets caught. Oh no, that's just his illusion, and he won't get taken down. Wow. Ah, lucky Valkyrie. They thought he TP'd out. Out.
I was like thinking, why didn't they go with the Valkyrie? He was like at 100 HP only. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He does arrowed. Oh, never mind. Forget.
Yeah, they got ninja, man. This is Valkyrie secretly playing Silhouette. My goodness.
And is Silhouette secretly playing a Valkyrie? No, right?
Yeah, so 38 minutes into this game, a 13.8k gold and 14.6k experience advantage. Huge! I'm actually surprised so many Southeast Asians are still awake to watch this game. Go to sleep, small boys!
What about the Euro? Did everybody forget about the Euro?
Oh yeah, Euro 2012, what's happening today? Let's get sidetracked a bit. I'm gonna go check up on what's happening over at Fnatic versus Black Fade. Ooh, Fnatic has pulled away 8-6 right now for those of you who are not tuning in. 12 minutes into that game, and Black Fade is is behind by 2 kills. And woo, wow, look at the picks from that game. Flux, Bubbles, Nymphora, Chronos, and Engineer for Fnatic. Tundra, Pebbles, Aluna, Predator, and Empath for Hellborn. Have you ever seen that lineup? Over in Southeast Asia, it's always the same thing. It's Emerald Warden, Valkyrie, Aluna. That's about it. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the Hellborn side. They have. Look at who they have. Wow.
Oh my gosh. That's just plain weird. No, it's not weird. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's awesome.
It's good. It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, anyway, for those of you wondering what's happening over in Honcast, it's Fnatic versus Black Fade. Head over there if you wanna check out that stream. I believe they are having, however, some sound issues. Not too sure what's happening over there, but I will be casting on behalf of S2 and Honcast for all the other games that is running right now. So the next game will be TDM versus GA, so I will be meeting my brother Moonmeander. Okay, my voice brother, not my blood brother. My voice brother Moonmeander in the next game, going up against GA. And I believe GA is from CIS Russia. Hello, comrade. I am going to drink some vodka and cast that game.
Okay, did you like play too much red alert or something from that?
Maybe. Comrade. For Asians, it's team. Team. Imagine saying comrade in that way. Comrade. Comrade.
Dude, that's just plain weird, man. Oh.
I know, it's funny. I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm trying to keep myself awake here, guys. It's 12:30 over here.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the time.
Yeah, it's so late.
Oh, means it'll be like bright and sunny in Sweden.
No, it's like, yeah, it is bright inside. It's 6
Yeah,
hours
it's like
behind. Just 6 p.m. right now.
Oh, okay, it's going dark.
And I have to stay up till 7 a.m. guys. Anyone gonna join me for that?
I'm pretty sure there'll be.
Ooh, Magmus! Steam buff. He survives that. In comes the engineer with the stun, the keg. Not gonna be able to do anything though. Valkyrie uses the ultimate. In comes the PK by Silhouette. Not gonna spot anyone though. And Power Troll just to troll a bit and do some damage.
Ninja, ninja, ninja. Oh look, Hammerstorm, his item. Ah.
Ooh, wow. Bulwark and Hyperstone. What's it called here? Warp Cleft. Sorry, I'm too used to Dota terms. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna hit Silhouette. Damn it!
Bubbles.
So still pretty passive for the last 10 minutes. You know, both teams just playing a game of chicken here. Ring around the rosy, pockets full of. I can't remember the song, but yeah, you know, just both teams playing a really game of chicken here in this game. Not too sure who's gonna initiate first. Just waiting on the other team to actually initiate. But no, Hellborn team gonna back off.
They just back off again and farm.
They're just gonna probably wait for next Kongor because there's nothing the Legion team can do about it at all.
Yeah. I mean, their carries aren't getting really good farm. They're having equal farm, but they're not really going up there, you know. Just farm. Oh, there, Kongor is out.
Yeah, so Kongor is up. Hellborn team definitely gonna go for it. Legion team, they have one ward of sight placed down here. I believe they know exactly what's going on. I mean, you're just looking at three heroes roaming around there. They're gonna de-ward it as well. Legion team know exactly what's going on, and they cannot give this up. If they give up this Kongor, it's like saying, here, have a free game. Win your first game of DreamHack. Let me go home with nothing. Because they have to initiate now or never. Never say never.
Wow.
Never say Oh, here we go. There you go. Initiation. Hellborn team will get a Kongor kill, but Magma's coming with the ultimate. Gonna catch 3 heroes. This battle is so split up. Engineer gonna get taken down. Will he not? No, he does not get taken down here as the Hellborn side doing such a good job. What is Wretched Hack trying to do? Valkyrie now running for his life here as the Legion team obliterated. No chance at all. No chance. It's GG, guys. It's GG. Well played. I have to say that clash was so split up, and that was really good coming from the Hellborn side. They split the whole clash up, forcing the Legion team to be absolutely split up, and that was the flaw in it. That led to their demise here in this game. Valkyrie's the sole person for the Legion team up. They will not going to be. They're not going to be able. Ooh, arrow 2.5 seconds onto Silhouette. Bubbles comes in. Gonna use that Cyclone just for fun, just for lulz. And Silhouette is gonna back off.
What? They're gonna continue farm?
Hey, you know, Asian mentality, man. Farm till you have an absolute chance of winning. I don't know, but I do not know why they're farming here. They have that token. They had a 3-hero advantage over the Legion team, and they are retreating into their half of the map to farm.
I think so. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I guess, you know, you can say like, you know, when you have an advantage, why not extend that advantage instead of trying to give it away? So.
Oh wait, I just noticed. Nick O'Case is not playing his role. Oh wait, oh yeah, there's no Rin.
Yeah, there's
Rin
no
is not
Rin.
in the
Yep. So they have to swap around their lanes. So that's one thing to
Yeah.
point out as well. Same way how TT Esports doesn't have WTF, this MUFC team, they do not have their star player, which is Rin. So they had to swap things around a little bit.
This is Sparta.
For those of you wondering what he's talking about, that's his name. So the Hellborn team now going to rotate to that bottom lane. They're going to try and take down this bottom tier 3 tower. And I'm pretty sure the Legion team not going to be able to do anything about it. Clash is imminent here. Just a matter of who goes in arrow. 3.5 seconds stun onto Silhouette. But there you go. Cyclone Magma is going to use that ulti though in onto Silhouette. He's going to get taken down, but he does have that token of life. Ice Imprisonment onto Magma's ulti used by Bubbles. And this is going to be the final Clash. Hellborn team, will they be able to end this game right now? Silhouette going to tree grapple in. Valkyrie in a really bad position. He gets taken down, but in comes the Bad Blast. Cashing 3 heroes. Legion team actually doing a pretty good job here. Bubbles getting caught off position as the Hellborn team is just split up here. Glacier is dropping really low. Bubbles gets away with so little HP. But the PK is coming in from the Legion side. Nice lava surge by Leon onto Bubbles to take him down. Engineer probably gonna get taken down here as well. As Silhouette probably gonna, yep, there you go. Magmas gets taken down by that Silhouette. And surprisingly enough, the Legion team hangs on to this game. Ooh, that was really good plays here. As Silhouette trying some big plays. Silhouette, Silhouette.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. There you go. Silhouette takes down the Emerald Warden, and as Breaky would say it, payback's a bitch. Wow. So Silhouette just came up with some big plays, though the Hellborn team did get genocided, and the Legion team hung on for dear life. Wow, how did they come out on top there? Oh, buyout used by Magmas though.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I still think Legion. It was worth it. You know, Legion team. They stopped the clash. They got rid of the token.
Yeah, I mean that's what I said about Orange. They overextended. Did you see they like ran all the way into the base? Ninja was like halfway into the throne.
True, but then again,
they were like clashing outside of the base, and Ninja was alone outside, inside the base. And I mean, you should continue sticking.
But look at Silhouette's gold.
Yeah, that's
8.2k gold saved up. He's gonna go for a Doombringer, guys. No doubt about it. He's gonna Doombringer this game.
I disagree.
Oh wow, Fnatic's losing to Blackfade? Huh. So Blackfade the team to beat, man, in this competition. I think. I don't know. Haven't really seen any other teams in action. But the Hellborn team now, let's get back into this game. The Legion team gonna try and push down this middle lane here. Will they be able to do so? They are gonna take down this tier 2 tower with no you know, defense from the Hellborn team whatsoever. They're just gonna retreat into their half because they are split up right now. Silhouette got caught? Oh no, Silhouette still did, sorry. But he does have 8k gold, so
I got a feeling that he's going for a geometer. Maybe.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you again. In regards to the Honcast stream, for those of you complaining about the sound, I will contact Breaky, I will contact Zuri, and I'll try to get them to fix it. I believe they tried to fix it, but it just doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, I'll try to chat with them later on and let them know about your concerns, because I believe they can't really see stream chat because they don't have it open. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Ninja just pick up a Santanic.
Satanic, my friend. Satanic. How do you pronounce Satan? Santan?
What? That's what we eat, okay, in our Nasi Lemak and everything.
Oh my gosh. Santanic. It's satanic, but that's in Dota. This here is symbol of rage, my friend.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I still stick to Dota terms.
I do too. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bottom lane once again.
Yep, another clash gonna happen at this bottom lane. Help! Ooh, why is the Legion team not even trying to deny that? Are they trying to use it as bait?
I think so. I don't think so. It's not even a bait. It's like
yeah. Why? See, there you go. Oh, there you go. Okay.
There's like just 3 hits.
So boring. The arrow's not hitting at all. But yeah, so tower gonna get taken down. That's gonna give an upper hand to the Hellborn team right now because they don't have that tower to deal with. The Legion team, however, they do have the advantage of the higher ground. So the Hellborn team has to be really, really careful here. They have to wait it out and find the best possible opportunity in this game. But I definitely disagree with that Fortify. Like, you used it for a tower when you could have used it for your Raxus. Why?
No idea. But I thought they were gonna lower it, but it did not work.
I want to see a Tempest soon. Ooh, here we go. Clash is imminent. Silhouette blinks in with the ulti. Emerald Warden gets caught on position, gets taken out instantly. Magma's going to use that ultimate. However, as Silhouette gets taken down, Engineer gets taking a lot of damage. Where is Hammerstorm? He's doing a lot. No, wait. He's running away, actually. Oh, Silhouette's not dead just yet. It was actually the illusion going down. Glacier's gonna get taken down, but Wretched Hag will pay for it with his life. Bye-bye Valkyrie as well. No, Valkyrie's illusion as Valkyrie retreats into base, and I guess that's gonna be GG. Hellborn side takes down 4 heroes on the Legion team. They will be able to take down the bottom set of Raxus as well.
The Emerald Warden went down too fast.
Yeah, Emerald Warden went down so quickly.
Yeah, he got caught by Hammerstorm's stun.
I apologize for my casting in that clash. I was really blurred, and again, it's 1 AM over here, so trying to stay awake as much as I can. Hammerstorm blinks in with the stun. Valkyrie gonna get stunned. He leaps away though, but instantly gets purged. But he will run for his life, and he will be fine for now. Arrow! Nope. Arrow won't hit as the Hellborn team gonna take down this middle tier 3 tower. Valkyrie playing really like a boss, trying to stop the push of the Hellborn side, and he will be able to get away. So
you see, the Oris is not even pushing. They could have pushed, but they could go try for the kill, which they did not get.
Yep.
Oh, you see, don't tell me they're gonna wait for the next Congo, man.
Probably to play it safe.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're in the 52-minute mark. Do you think the Legion team still has a shot in this game? I think it's GG here.
It's a GG.
Yeah, Silhouette is just too big and too farmed up here in this game. I don't see any way possible for this Legion team to come back into this.
Oh, should I just pick up his post haste? Post haste.
Who picked up a post haste?
Silhouette.
Oh, so he's probably gonna sell that Steam Boots off soon.
Yeah. He could even change his PK to a Ganjuro or something, I guess. Is Ganjuro allowed? I think so, it's allowed.
Why wouldn't it be allowed?
No, it's like the new... Wait, let me check.
No items are banned.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, it's DreamHack, sorry.
This is not 1999, dude. Ganjuro has been out for like 4 months.
No, but the Grave Rocket is still banned.
Really?
Yeah. You can't... when you click it during tournament rules, it won't come out. It won't appear.
Huh.
That's what happened in one of the competitions that I went to. When I was like, I just buy remaining for my Grave Locket, it did not work. They just came out the what was that? The mantle. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. The amulet of Excel. Yeah.
Yep. So we had a really interesting game here, 38 to 29 in terms of kills, and here comes the Kongor, and this time he's gonna drop cheese. Oh no, sorry, banana. Legion team though, they will spot this with that power throw from Aluna. Will this be the final clash? It will definitely be the final clash should the Legion team decide to initiate here. Hellborn side, they might not want to try arrow! 5-second stun onto Hammerstorm, but instantly gonna use that tornado onto him. The Legion team, are they gonna initiate here? Emerald Warden getting caught off position yet again. He uses that shotgun hit, but he's running for his life. Engineer coming in with the stun. Magma's coming in with that ulti, but why is he not going off with a stun there? What is going on? As Hammerstorm unleashes that shrunken head as well. Glacier's not dropping just yet. Engineer, however, will fall. Valkyrie, last hit onto Glacier's Ice Imprisonment. Arrow! 2.5 seconds stun gonna hit onto Bubbles as Glacier gets taken down as well. What is Orange doing here in this game?
Hey, Ninja forgot to on his symbol of rage.
Huh. So no symbol of rage on that silhouette, but he did not go down, however. But that was definitely Legion's clash, you know. They got 3 heroes down on the Hellborn side. So not too sure what Orange is doing, but...
Oh. Strong creeps?
Yep, strong creeps taking down that top tier 3 tower. The final outer... What am I saying? The final outer tower that will be taken down. Again, I apologize for my Asian pronunciation. Forgive me. If you don't want to be forgiving, troll me. I am from Team TrollCasting, so I can take it like a man or a boy, whichever you want me to. Take it as. If you get what I mean.
Oh, Congo again.
Yep, so we're going to try and take down this Kongor. Doing it solo this time. The Legion team, no ward of sight placed down, so they don't really know about it. I guess just using it as bait.
Yeah, they're using it as lure. Whoop, whoop. Ninja, big play, Ninja, big play. Oh,
Oop, pause called out by Shriyu there as XXF. Nope, okay. So he's gonna. Ooh. Okay. Pause, unpause, G. Talk about good manners.
yeah.
Anyway, the Legion side, they are going to have to push out that bottom lane first, because otherwise that's going to cause a lot of trouble for them. And because of that, Hellborn side are going to get a free Kongor kill yet again, this time with a banana. Arrow onto Hammerstorm yet again. Will the Legion team be able to follow through with this? Kongor going down really soon. Valkyrie gonna use the geometers, but he's gonna go in for the steal, but he will not be able to do so. Glacius gets taken down. Bubbles is in the background. Magnus uses the ulti on nobody there. As Valkyrie, he's gonna get taken down as well. Wretched Hag though is doing some work on the Hellborn side, but Valkyrie gets taken down, and Legion team are in disarray yet again. They are trying to run for their lives. Magnus goes back in for that stun. Bubbles getting taken down to dropping really low, but not getting taken down just yet. He does have the poison on him though. I don't think he's gonna survive that. Emerald Warden gets taken down, so does Bubbles. Emerald Warden drops down now. Sorry, Aluna drops down now as 3 heroes on the Legion team gets demolished at the cost of 3 heroes on the Hellborn side. But Silhouette is still up, and he is chasing down this middle lane. Where is that token and the banana?
Banana was on Hammerstorm and token was stolen by Valkyrie.
Really?
Yep.
Big steals there then.
Oh, down the melee, right?
Yep, so Silhouette now working on this melee barrack, trying to take it down. Legion team gonna try and stop this. In comes the stun from the lava surge from Magnus, but not gonna be able to do anything. Nice use of that tornado there, especially. Silhouette gets the melee barracks down. The damage has been done. The Legion team, will they be able to force them to go back? They will be able to do so, but the damage has been done, as Breaky would say. But at what cost? Or as my stream viewers would say, but at what arrow? And the melee gets taken down, so the damage has been done. And the Hellborn side, they're in really good position here. The Legion team are in a really bad spot. I still don't think they can win this, but they were approaching 60 minutes, guys, so
it's
longest
game.
Longest game in DreamHoN, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Fnatic's game is over?
Well, it's always a long game in the finals. You know, it's a lot at stake. People do not just go rushing in.
Fnatic lost to Blackfade?
Is it over already?
I think so. It's showing Breaky and Zuri right now, and it's still out of sync apparently.
They ended already? Earlier I saw they were only at like 23 minutes or something. Oh well.
So anyway, that's happening over in the other game, and I believe Fnatic lost to Blackfade. So Blackfade are now 2-0. Wow. they are in a really good position here as Fnatic goes 1-1, 1-for-1. Black Fade is up 2-0, and who's gonna take the win in this game? We'll just have to wait and see. But Black Fade, they are impressing here. They are impressing. Do you know them, Kieran? Like, have you played them before?
Nah, I've never played with them before. I've only watched their games in Honcast.
What do you think of that team?
It's a pretty scary team. They came up with the push strat with the Belvogor and Keeper and a really strong push strat. I couldn't remember it. It was picked up by some of the players in Garena Hon. Yeah, and they used the push strat.
Yeah, I like their lineup as well. It was really awesome, but I guess Fnatic's lineup didn't work for them. That Chronos just didn't work out, I guess. But yeah, so that's another thing to talk about. So
I think so. The game went to because of the Predator and the Emperor.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
anyway, let's get back to our game.
Yeah, our game is pretty much a GG as well, but we just have to wait and see if the Legion team can hang on for their dear lives. Next game over for Honcast is going to be Orange versus TT Esports. That's going to be an entertaining game, and I actually want to watch that. But however, I will be casting instead TDM versus GA, North America versus Russia. Wow, 10k on Ninja. He can buy me McDonald's right now. Sell your gold and buy me McDonald's, Ninja. Please.
Oh, I heard the arrow, but there was no arrow.
Yeah, he faked the arrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come on, big plays, big plays.
Yep, so we look at Ninja's gold per minute. My gosh, 600 GPM, 60 minutes into this game. So if you're gonna do the math here, since I'm Asian, 600 GPM times 60 minutes. That's like 30.
306.
No, that's 30. No, wait.
360,000.
Is it? Hold on. Let me bring up my calculator here. I'm not as Asian as I thought I was. So 600 GPM times 60 minutes.
Yeah.
36,000, you idiot. You had me thinking there for a second. I was like, what? How does that go up to 360,000? You're like, your math must be really good or something. And I was like, okay.
Dude, I hate math. I hate math.
Yeah, so 36,000 on that silhouette. Wow. Big arrow! Gonna land onto that range creep.
Even Sarah hates math. We can't blame that.
Yeah, I apologize for my flu as well. I'm actually kind of sick, and I had to stay up till 7 AM and then go for church at 8:30 AM. So bear with me here, especially if I fall asleep halfway. I might pass out and die. So
now you won't. I'm here.
hopefully. But the Hellborn side, they're still playing a game of chicken right now. They are not going in. Magma's going in for the stun. Is that the best of ideas? He's gonna use that steam buff. All the Shunken heads being activated here. Bubba's gonna use that ulti, only catching that Valkyrie. Lots of action going on, but not too sure what's even happening as Magmas gets taken down. Valkyrie is trying to chase down. Valkyrie and Wretched Hag are in the background trying to take down this Hammerstorm, but will not be able to do so as Hammerstorm just takes down that Valkyrie. Glitch is running for his life. So is Engineer. Legion team are in disarray. Stun onto Silhouette. Gonna use that ulti as well, but not gonna do any damage at all. Bye bye Magmas. Glacier's dropping to a pinch of health, and GG. Well played. Hellborn wins. Orange picks up their first win in this game. GG well played are being called out right now. Congratulations Orange Esports Gaming for picking up their first win in this game. MUFC goes 0-2. Orange is 1-1, tied alongside with Fnatic Fnatic Great Call. Leading the pack right now is Black Fade. So that was a really interesting game between MUFC and Orange Esports. My name is Arctic Shadow. Joining me was Kieran from Hon Portal. I'm from Team TrollCasting. I will be casting with you guys all day. Next game up is gonna be TDM versus GA. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try and get some information on what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see this guy right here, Moon Meander, right here, guys. You're gonna see this guy pop up on screen soon, and I'm sure a lot of his fanboys are gonna be looking forward to that. So spread the word, guys. TDM versus GA coming up soon, next live on Garena Hon C. Any last words from you, Kieran?
All the best to all the teams right now in DreamHoN. I mean DreamHack, and like hope they do all their best. You know, don't give up.
Yep, don't give up.
Never give up.
And
never
play
surrender.
all the way. Yep, never give up, never surrender. So for now, guys, stay tuned. Next game coming at you soon. My name was Arctic Shadow. Again, joining me was Kieran. Thank you very much for joining me this late. We're just signing up for now. Enjoy some music for now, guys.